Welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Also, please push the notification button so each time I post, you will get notified. Also, check me out on my other platforms, my Telegram, my YouTube, my Rumble, and here on YouTube. Well, here we are. So, we're going to do the singing bowl today. Okay? We're going to do that. Sorry, I had a piece of hair in my mouth. I'm getting ready for work, so forgive me. I was just guided to come on to do shadow work. Remember I said I was going to start doing episodes of shadow work, right? So we have them out, and that's what we're going to work on. Let's see what comes out. I'm not sure what's going to come out. So let's see what comes out on that, and let's say our prayers, and let's get to it, because I don't have that much time. I can't be on too long. Okay, so our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For them is the kingdom and the power and the glory. May the Lord be with us all. I call on Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Metatron, and Seraphim to please protect my energy and my space. All right. Amen. All right. So we're going to do, wow. After I stopped, it was 1:44. So we're on target, guys. We're on target. All right. So as usual, we're going to tap the bowl. Okay, we're going to tap the bowl. We're going to breathe in, and we're going to let it go. Okay? That's what we're going to be doing. All right. Okay. Ooh, that was nice. Come back. Whew. I love when I do the bowl because it's like, it just, the energy just changes and it feels nice. You know what I mean? But let's go. All right, let's see what we have for shadow work. Okay. It's always important to do shadow work. I'm just letting you know. All right, what's the message for the collective for shadow work? What does the collective need to know? All right, we have one. Hold on. I know, I'm never prepared. I know. There goes another one. Wow, they all came. They didn't flip forward. Like, okay, one more, please. All right, we have one more. All right, so they're all face down. So we're gonna start from this side and we're gonna end with this side, okay? So let's see what we have. Shame and guilt. We have shame and guilt. Some of you guys feel shame and guilt about whatever situation you're going through. It says feel them without judgment. Mistakes do not define your worth. Compassion and acceptance. So shame and guilt, shadow work of shame and guilt. They don't want you to feel that shame and guilt anymore. They want you to let go of that shame and guilt of whatever situation. Shame and guilt could be in a relationship or a job or whatever you feel shame and guilt about. Whatever fits your story. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Don't make it fit. So feel these emotions, right? The shame and guilt, but without judgment. They don't want you to judge yourself. Stop judging yourself so harshly. They want you to have compassion and accept these feelings. But they want you to accept these feelings without guilt, without shame. It's okay to feel shame and guilt. But don't let it consume you. Don't let the darkness consume you. You see how the dark is right here? You see how the light is? Internalize it, right? Without judgment. Feel the situation that you're going through, whatever that may be to you. But they don't want you to feel shame or guilt about the situation, whatever choice that you made to make you feel shame and guilt. Accept it for what it is. Accept it without judgment, as I said that at 7:07. Have compassion for yourself. And let it go. So yes, it's okay. Like I said, it's okay to have shame and guilt, but without judgment. Wow, we have soul mirrors. So this one, it says, other reflects your own relationship with yourself. Open heart healing union. Interesting, because this resonates a lot with myself. Yes, I'm going to put myself in here because obviously this message is for me too, not just for you. Just letting you know. It's for all of us. It's the collective. So soul mirroring. Who's mirroring back to you? Interesting, because my husband, right, that I talk to, he mirrors certain things to me that I need to work on. And I'm like, oh, whoa. So I step to the side and I sit in my office and I work through certain things. That's what I do. So others reflect your own relationship with yourself. So what relationship do you have with yourself? Can you even look in the mirror, right? You see how this person's looking in the mirror? They're reflecting. It's a reflection. So when you look in the mirror, when I first started my path, I really couldn't look in the mirror. You know why? Because of the shame and guilt that I had of what has happened to me, what I've done to others, right? Because we also done things to others too that we are not proud of when we were younger. As you get older and you go through life and you go through these experiences, right, with people, places, and things, you start evolving and you start realizing, well, this is not the person that I want to be. I want to be a better version of myself. So how can I do that? Self-reflection. And this is what the soul mirror is. Remember, what you are is what you attract. So what frequency are you in? Right? Yes, we have that shame and guilt, but without judgment, right? They want us to heal those parts of us that are broken, that are shameful, resentful. But it's time to have union with yourself, to love yourself, to embrace the dark and the light aspects within yourself, but to understand yourself internally, having compassion. And remember that mistakes do not define your worth. They want you to be more open-hearted to your flaws, because we all have flaws. But they want you to transform through this experience. They want you to see it from a higher perspective, even though you're only seeing it from your perspective. As I said, it's 11:22, but they want you to see it from a higher perspective, from an internalized perspective, because we all have that GPS compass inside of us. Some of us acknowledge it and some of us don't. And then we have control issues. Some people do have control issues. I said, I'm one of them. I'm just saying. So, yes. So, fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability, release, trust, and empowerment. A lot of us have control issues. A lot of us have been how can I say? I'm going to tell you from my perspective, from my point of view, for what I go through and what I have been going through, right? Because I can only give you from my perspective and what I have gone through, so you can see what your life is and how you can self-analyze and figure out you, right? Because this is a healing journey of self, right? A self-reflection, of self-purpose, of what motivates you, how are you evolving as an individual, how are you standing up for yourself, right? So control issues. So let's say, okay, some of you guys know that I had neck surgery back in June. Some of you guys don't know. But okay, so when I went through my neck surgery, I had a lot of control. I had control over my everything. So when I couldn't drive, I lost control, because I had control to go places, to go do what I needed to go do without asking for someone's help. As I said, that's 1344. So God put me in a position where I needed to be, to stop sabotaging myself, not just sabotaging myself, but also control. Because only God has control. Yes, we may think we have control, right? But we don't. God has control. So fear of losing power, that's what I felt. I felt like I was losing my power. I felt like I handed over my power to someone, but I didn't. So that's how I'm describing control issues. So you could see what control issues you have, because a lot of us have control issues. I don't care what you say. A lot of us do have control issues, whatever it is. If it's finances, if it's home, if it's a car, if it's a person, whatever that is. Only you can identify what your control issues are, what your soul mirrors you, and your shame and your guilt. and not judging yourself so harshly. A lot of us judge ourselves so harshly that we get into a depressive state because we feel that shame and guilt. We feel there's no control. Okay? So the shadow work here is stop feeling shame and guilt. Have more compassion with yourself. Mistakes do not define you at all. It does not define your wealth, your wealth, your worth. I said wealth. I don't know why I said wealth, but your worth of who you truly are, right? And then they want you to open your heart and heal these aspects, the dark aspects, the light aspects, whatever aspects come to light. They want you to transmute that into something beautiful, something creative, or go within. And on the link description box below, there's some videos that I did on my journey that will help you. It's free. I'm not charging you anything. It's free information. And they want you to have more empowerment of your choices and to trust and to release what no longer serves you at all. That is not helping you evolve. That's not helping you plant better seeds so you can harvest. Well, remember, you still have to you still have to get the soil, right? You still have to get the seed. So you get the seed, you plant it, you put the soil, then you put the water, and then you slowly water it and you see it grow. That's how you evolve. That's how we get conceived. Okay, so we're a little, how women and men come together, right? In conception. It's that little seed that you inject, and then comes a child, and then it slowly grows. It's kind of like the same thing when you're planting a seed. It's just a little different. The kids eventually leave. Trees don't leave. Just saying, trees don't leave. Well, the leaves do leave, right? And then they grow new ones. But I don't know. We're getting off topic. But you know what I mean. So yeah. So they want you to have more compassion. Okay. They want you to just have more acceptance of who you are. If you're angry, okay, why are you angry? It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to have shame and guilt. But don't sit in it too long. All right, we're going to take out some chakra cards and see what we have. Okay? All right. God, what do you have? What do you have? All right, we have 5 cards. We have 5. Okay, so 3rd chakra, solar plexus, self-worth and self-esteem. Wow. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I'm empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth. First chakra, base chakra, patience. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection. What was I saying about reflection? Reflecting, right? Persistence and surrender. As things unfold at their own pace, remember I said about God's time, not our time? I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quite hope and expectations based on trust both in myself and in a higher power. So we have seventh chakra, crown chakra, bliss. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. If you can meditate 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes, it doesn't matter. Not 2 minutes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever suits you. Sixth chakra, third chakra, sixth chakra, third eye chakra, intuition, perception. Intuitive perception. I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied today, but I am. I know, Brian. What's going on, Brian? I see that you're doing pretty good on your channel. Actually, I shot you out the other day. I think it was yesterday, Brian. I'm proud of you. Good job. I'm proud. Your channel is doing really, really good. And hopefully everybody else that does come on my channel will create their own channels and help other people. That's what we're here to do, right? So you're welcome. I've been pretty good. Things have been looking up, thank God. Knock on wood. God is good. God is good. And I'm glad that you're grinding and you have a job and you're doing YouTube. So like, see, God is working in his own time. He's working. So it says, sixth chakra, third eye chakra. It says, I know that what my intuitive senses tell me are true. I open myself to the truth that is within and around me. And I know that it is there for me to receive. I practice developing my intuition, and I know that it is a major aspect of who I am. In the stillness and silence of meditation and contemplation, I will experience and know the truth. Oh, wow, thank you. I haven't seen that way in a while. Hopefully he's doing good. Well, oh, your friend was talking about meditation? Yeah, meditation's important. Like if you can do it when you get up in the morning, right, Brian? Brian, if let's say like 5-10 minutes, just stick to yourself. Just and I'm telling you, if you do it, I did mine, it was in the morning, afternoon, and night when I started my spiritual awakening. And I did it for 3 years. Every day I did it. Every day I was disciplined, and because I wanted to get to a higher consciousness, to a higher elevation of myself. I wanted to seek more inner knowledge, not outer knowledge, inner knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So third chakra, solar plexus, oneness and unity. So it says, I accept the oneness of all life, and I know that I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. Interesting. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love in all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and into theirs. Brian, that would be a good way to do it too. Like if you do cold baths, cold whatever those they're cold baths, right? Yeah, ice baths. Um you can do that too. That's part of a meditation. Even walking is meditating. I'm just letting you know. Even walking, even if you go to the gym, you're meditating. You don't literally have to sit still, you know what I mean? But I'm giving you different options. Like whatever works with you, not what works with me or anybody else, what works for you. See, like me sitting in stillness helps me, like when I meditate, right? Or when I'm taking a salt bath, when I take my ritual baths, my salt baths, I put on the jacuzzi and I just put some music on. So no sound, none. I usually put 463 hertz, or 432. Sorry, 432 hertz. That's what I put on. You're welcome. Well, that's what we're here for, right? We're supposed to be helping the collective. I've been MIA for a little bit. I've been going through some personal things with my cat, just life, just going back to work. Like it's just been crazy. So I'm trying to stay consistent. It is what it is. All right. What do we have? They're just flying everywhere. You're welcome anytime, Brian. So we have 3. So 1 is hiding. So we're going to use this one for last. I haven't seen it. You have? Well, we haven't. This one we're going to wait. So we're going to read these 2 that I have. And then let's see what it says. It says, all things work together for good. And then we have quotes to meditate on. It is easy to see the faults of others, hard to see one's own. One shifts the faults of others like calf, but covers up one's own as a crafty cheater covers up a losing throw. Wow, that is so true. You see what it says? Exactly what it says. 2828. So 28 is 1010. It's interesting. I've been seeing a lot of 1010s. That's ending those karmic cycles, ending those cycles that no longer serve you and opening new ones. Like the universe is helping you open new ones. And then affirmations. May I be led from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light. Yeah, a lot of people do a lot of projections. You know what I mean? Wow, look at this one. Look at it on the bottom. Do you see what it says? It says, I am not what happened to me. I am what I chose to become. Interesting, because shame and guilt is here. And it tells you to have compassion for yourself. Stop judging yourself so harshly. All right, let's get... let's get a hero's journey. Because we're all heroes on our own journey, right? So we're going to get a hero's journey card. See, God is good. You see that, Brian? You was meant to hear this message today, Brian. So the cards that came out, I don't know if you want to rewind, like, from the beginning. Exactly. Everybody has a comeback story, of course. So before you came on, we had, so it's shadow work, right? So they want us to let go of shame and guilt, soul mirrors, and control issues. And like I said, a lot of us do have control issues. So I'm just letting you know. And I was talking about me driving and not having a car for 2 months. Well, I had my car, but I couldn't drive my car for 2 months. So let's see what we have for the hero's journey. All right. Since this is shadow work, let's see. God, what's the message for the collective for the shadow work? Wow. Dream redirection. 3. Redream this situation. So we're going to read from the book, and it's a 3. And we had three viewers. So pretty interesting how you have a 30 and we had 3 viewers. So interesting. All right, so 30. Right here. That's funny. So dream redirection. So stage 7, road of trials. A lot of us are going through a lot of trials right now. So I believe this message is for a lot of us. And for me too. There can't be any large scale revelation until there's a personal revelation. On this individual level, it's got to happen inside first. What did I say? Remember I said it's the internal, it's you, right? You can't make this up. You can't. So it says message. When life isn't going your way, it is time for redirection. When you realize you are the director of your dream, the ones you have at night and by day, you can orchestrate a change of course, tactic, or whatever else is needed. It is up to you to identify what is unfinished and how to close the loop in the most joyous and fulfilling way possible. If a dream is challenging, remember that it isn't over until you experience a triumphant conclusion. Triumphant conclusion. If a dream is uplifting, remember it isn't over until we've received the XLR, the wisdom you can embody and share with others. If you face a challenge with an important person in your walking life, change the scene in your private meditation. Interesting. Meditation again. Or in the privacy of your journal. To the way you must wish it could be played out. Life is a dream and you are the writer, director, and wardrobe consultant. Now you can rewrite a scene in a way that is truly satisfying to your soul. As you practice directing your dreams, you will realize you can also direct your life. 3433, as I said that. So, mantra. It's my dream movie. I can rewrite the script of if I want to. Exactly. You can rewrite your dreams. You can rewrite your story. Remember, you are the character in your story. You are the director of your story. What story are you producing for yourself? Not for anyone else, but for you. What director what are you directing in your life? And how are you directing your life? How are you playing the character and playing that part in your story? Because you can, okay, so let's say, okay, Brian, we're going to put you for example. You did what you did in your past, right? If you don't mind, you guys could check Brian's channel. So you as an alcoholic and you did whatever else you did, right? Now you rewrote your story because of the challenges that you were going through, right? So now you're working and you're rewriting your story, which what? You have a new job, right? And you also not just have a new job, you're also working on your stuff on YouTube. See how you're rewriting your story? You're not letting the past define who you truly are. You're rewriting your story to make a better version of yourself than what you left behind. If you get what I'm saying. Exactly. So we are the example of what has happened to us, but it didn't see right here where it says, was it this one? So don't let your old story define your new story. Because you're not in that old story anymore. You have left that old story behind and now you started and you're rewriting a new story. So you can, right, rewrite the script if you want to. It's all a choice. If we choose to live in the old story or we're going to live in the new story that we create for ourselves. Sorry, I'm writing. All right, sorry, I just had to do that. So yeah, you are the director of your life, okay? But you're welcome anytime, Brian. See, it was crazy because I was like, I was iffy about coming on, but something kept on pushing me. And when I get that nudge and God is pushing me to do something, I'm going to do it because obviously the collective needs it. And I'm glad because I kind of needed to hear this for myself as well. So it's a collective thing. It's a collective shadow work. We all have to do shadow work. Okay? I don't care, like, it is what it is. If you are on a spiritual path, shadow work is important. You have to. So you can understand yourself, so you can help someone else, so they can understand themselves. So they could be a better version of themselves. And that's what we're here to do. Exactly. So guys, I have to get ready for work. I've kind of been on a little longer than I expected, but I'm hoping this message reached to whoever needed it. I am so pleased that God gave me a platform to show you how we are evolving as spiritual beings. Not just spiritual beings, but we are all writing our stories. We are all directors of our story and how we are an example to others to rewrite their own story. We don't have to live in the old story. We're not that anymore. We have moved past those experiences. We've learned from those experiences, from people, places, and things, right? So now we're creating new ones for ourselves and who we want in our story. And how are we playing the character with these people in our stories? You too. Yeah, no more dog collar. I'm so excited. I got a mark for the rest of my life, but it's not bad. It's good. I can handle it. But yeah. So God bless you. Have a great one. And I will catch you guys on the next live. Bye. Bye, guys.